Welcome to the Daily Decant, your 5-minute briefing on the world of wine. Each episode delivers practical insights to help you choose, order, and talk about wine with more confidence in everyday social settings. Let's get into today's decant. Today's a practical episode, the one that takes everything we've learned this week and turns it into something you can actually use in the real world. We've spent 4 days talking about what makes Piedmont extraordinary, and today is about how to buy it well at any price point in any setting. Let's get into it. Let's talk vintages first, and I want to say this very clearly. Vintage matters more in Piedmont than almost any other Italian wine region. Nebbiolo is one of the most vintage-sensitive grapes in the world, and it needs a very specific set of conditions. Warm, dry summers with good sun exposure, followed by long, cool, even autumns that allow the grape to ripen slowly and completely while retaining its natural acidity. When those conditions aren't met, the wine can be harsh, thin, or unripe, even from a grape producer with great vineyards. When they are met, the results are among the finest red wines Italy has ever produced. The vintages to know right now in order of priority: 2016. This is the one that serious Piedmont lovers are talking about more than any other. Balanced, structured, wonderfully fresh, with the combination of depth and elegance that makes for a truly great vintage. Many critics consider it the finest Barolo vintage since 1989 and 1996. If you see a 2016 on a list at a fair price, order it without hesitation. These wines are just entering their drinking window and will be magnificent for another 20 years. 2019 is also exceptional, warm and ripe with beautiful structure. The Barolos from this vintage are magnificent and just beginning to open. Buy them and give them 5 more years minimum. 2015, rich and powerful and generous. Drinking beautifully right now in a lovely window. And 2013 is a more classic, structured vintage that has aged with real grace and is showing wonderfully at the moment. 2010 is widely considered one of the greatest vintages of the modern era, and if you can find bottles, they're extraordinary. Word of caution, avoid 2017 at the top levels. It's a difficult, drought-stressed vintage that produced thin and uneven wines across the board. Now, how to think about producers in Piedmont. Unlike Burgundy, where the negotiation system is deeply embedded in how the region works, Piedmont is dominated by estate producers. Growers who own their vineyards, farm their own grapes, and make their own wine from start to finish. The best estates are small, family-run operations farming the same land for multiple generations. The connection between producer and place is tight, direct, and deeply personal. It's a genuine strength of the region. There are also larger merchant-style houses, names like Fontana Fredda, Pio Cesare, Marchesi de Barolo, who buy grapes from multiple growers and produce wine at a larger scale. The quality floor at these houses is lower and less predictable than the best estates. Some of them produce specific cru wines that are genuinely good, but as a general rule, when you're spending real money, go for an estate producer with a documented track record in their specific commune and vineyard. Value picks by price tier, and these are the numbers that matter. Under $30, Produttori del Barbaresco. Standard Barbaresco is one of the greatest values in Italian wine, period. Also look for Barbera d'Asti from Breda and Dolcetto d'Alba from Viette. $30 to $75, village-level Barolo from producers like Borgogno, Elvio Cogno, or Massolino, and Produttori del Barbaresco's single vineyard reservas in great vintages. Some of the most extraordinary bottles in this price range anywhere in the world, $75 to $150. Single vineyard Barolos from Viette, Barovia, or Roagna is the sweet spot of the entire appellation, an extraordinary value compared to what you'd pay for equivalent quality from Burgundy. And the sommelier script, the words that will completely change how a knowledgeable wine professional engages with you. Say this: I'm looking for a Piedmont red, ideally a Barolo or Barbaresco, from an estate producer from the 2016 or the 2019 vintage if you have it. I'm interested in the commune or vineyard if it's relevant to the style. What do you have that over-delivers for the price? That single but complex question communicates that you know the difference between estate and commercial production, and that you're vintage aware, and that you care about place and style specificity, and finally, that you want genuine value. Any serious sommelier will immediately engage with you on a completely different level. The window on Piedmont is real but closing. Buy it now. Tomorrow is obviously the Sunday wrap-up, what the week taught us, the personal 5, and the 3-sentence cheat sheet, next week's preview. That's today's Daily Decant. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe and share with your friends so you can continue building your wine knowledge in just a few minutes a day. See you tomorrow for your next Decant.